Hi, I'm Renee McLaughlin, and in this video, I wanted to share with you one of the signature moves that we do in my relax and release stretch class. Now, this stretch class is not like probably what you're thinking about a stretch class. Like, oh, you're gonna stretch that leg out and really reach really far and all that kind of thing. That is really the old way of stretching. And what the science has found now is that doesn't really work really well on increasing flexibility. The new science is showing that there is a stretch reflex that we have in our bodies that's a protective reflex. So for example, whenever you give the brain a signal, I'm going to stretch or reach out this way, the stretch reflex automatically kicks in to pull back. It's there to make sure that we don't overstretch to protect ourselves. But what ends up happening is it's kind of like we're putting on the gas and the brake at the same time. So we never really get where we need to be. As we go out, when we come back, it just stretches right back to where we were again. So with this stretch class, we're going to be working with the stretch reflex instead of against it, if you will. So we're going to be shutting our eyes, really going inside our own bodies and moving really slowly, listening, because the body will tell us exactly where it wants to go, where it's ready to go into a movement, and then you stay there and you breathe into it. You let the body know that it's safe to let go and just relax into the moves. So this is a very inside out kind of stretch class. It's not like, I'll even use the word yoga. Of course, there's different yogas, but that most of us think of is like a fitness yoga where we're outside watching. Our focus is outside watching the teacher or other people in the class get themselves into a very specific posture, and we're just watching, trying to get our bodies into that. And too often we go too far and the stretch reflex comes back in, or doesn't, and we find ourselves sore over time, possibly injured, etc. This is not an outside in, this is an inside in. You're going to shut your eyes and let your body tell you where you want to go. It's a way that we also tell the body what else, or ask, should I say, what additional muscle can we let go? Can we just relax? Can we release? It's just a beautiful way to work with the body. I'm going to share with you this beautiful stretch. We do this particular move, I call it a stretch, I'll just call it a move maybe, a particular move that's a signature move for this. We do it in just about every class we do. It's beautiful to also help you relax your nervous system. So join in with me. Now, a lot of us aren't comfortable seated like this. So if you find it really hard to sit yourself on the ground in this way, you might want to find a nice pillow that you can just sit up on the edge of, and it allows you to feel more comfortable. So in this relax and release class, we always want to use pillows and rolled towels and whatever we need to really support ourselves in this beautiful relaxing practice. All right, so the first thing that we do is we find ourselves giving a very big, beautiful belly breath, where we're going to take air in through our nose, expanding the belly with the breath, bring it all the way up as high as you can. Let's do it together. Put your hands on your lower belly so you can feel this. Inhale through the nose. The belly comes up, the breath comes up, stretch up in those shoulders, pull them up by your ears, squeeze those muscles, and then slowly exhale through your mouth, dropping the shoulders. And as you do, just drop all the tension and completely relax. We're going to do it 2 more times, and on the second time, we're going to shut our eyes and go on down. Let's do another one. Inhale. Squeeze, 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 and slowly let it go. Dropping the tension and completely relaxing. The completely relaxing is really important to really help reprogram the brain. Last one, inhale. squeeze, 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 and then slowly shut your eyes if you can when you do this. Notice as you're dropping everything what that feels like and how many muscles are involved in just letting it go. And then once all the tension's out, you're relaxed, allow your head to just tip over, chin to chest. And then allow your whole upper body to just slouch down, just like you're just caving in on yourself. The hands are just gently seated there right on your legs. Just relax there. So in the slouch position, your upper body's not forward yet. Actually, your shoulders are kind of in alignment there with your hips, but you're completely letting it go. And it's a beautiful time now to just start to do a little bit of a body scan with your eyes closed. Just notice if there's any muscles, maybe in your forehead that are tight. Just let them go. How about cheeks? Can you soften up your cheeks? Jaw. You might even want to open your jaw a little bit. So many of us hold so much tension up there in the jaw. We grind our teeth. Beautiful time to just connect to those muscles in the jaw and let them go. How about neck? Just let all those muscles drop. Feel the releasing of the tension. How about your shoulders? Upper back. Can you let some of those just go? Mid back. Lower back. How about the front of your body? Diaphragm. How about your thoughts? When you begin to do this gentle breathing and relaxing, you can start to allow your thoughts to just slow down. They're not needed here. And when you're ready, when you feel like you've allowed a lot of that tension to just drain away, you can begin to just allow your upper body to drop down over the legs. Now, as you're doing this, I'm going to come off my pillow. As you're doing this, you're not bringing your body to any place. You're allowing your body to tell you where it needs to go or wants to go right now. So some of you might just be, down just a couple inches. Others might be able to go down further. There's no should about this. There's no goal. You're not trying to get anywhere. You're just looking for sensation in the body to come up and meet you. And you're just breathing naturally now. Just noticing what you're feeling. You can adjust the body if it feels like it needs to move in a certain way. I personally really like to put my hands underneath my legs. I find that the weight of my leg is just almost like a comfort blanket. It allows me to just relax even more. Just breathing and relaxing. Don't you just love a class that lets you just relax? Just breathing and letting it all go. And then you can just begin to tilt your torso over to one side. Do it very slowly. And as you're tilting over to one side, you do want to keep both of your sit bones on the ground. Notice what muscles pick up to bring you over. And when you get to the other side, stop and just notice, did your neck pick up? Did you get some muscle tension in your shoulders? Let it go. Allow your chin to be right about your breastbone. Sometimes we lead with our heads and the head overturns. And then just like seaweed in the ocean, drift your torso over to the other side and feel what muscles pick up to bring you over there and which ones you can just let go. In our whole class, the whole idea is to see what muscles you can let go,
which ones can be relaxed and released. You really start to learn your body, where you tend to hold all your tension and letting it go. It's so huge, the freedom that you get from that. And you can do it a few more times. For the sake of this video, I'm going to come right back, slowly drifting to the center. Now we move slowly because if you move too quickly, you can miss where the body is saying stop. That's part of why you have to move slowly, to be able to let the body tell you that if you go any further, that stretch reflex is going to kick in and pull you back anyway. Now in this position, you might want to get a little bit more stretch in the back of the legs. So if you would, you don't have to, sometimes just sitting here is plenty, but if you need more, you can take and flex your feet. Feel like the energy is going down through your heels. You can even kind of check it around your knees, gently pressing the leg down a little bit. Now you're going to really feel some big stretch there. If it's too much, you just relax it. And you might also notice that if you are doing that and you start to get more sensation, the upper body sometimes contracts in. It's like, oh, I know I'm going to be in pain, so I contract. And if that's the case, relax, just noticing. And now we're going to use our hands to climb our torso back up. So you never, never, never just jump up out of these. You never just lift your head. These are very deep stretches. You want to really nurture yourself, supporting yourself by walking the hands. Use the hands against the legs to walk yourself back up. I like to say you're kind of pushing down into the leg and then pressing out through the feet to allow your torso to come back up and to that beginning slouch position. So now your shoulders are back over your hips, but you're still slouched. Head is still tipped over. And then take your hands on the floor on either side of your hips. I like to put them in a little bit of a kind of a fist position. Push down into the ground to begin to roll your torso back up. So you're pushing down, bringing your pelvis up on your sit bones, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Keep the chin, the head tipped over till you feel like you're completely up. Shoulders are down. And then keeping your chin tucked back, feel like you're lifting the head up now from the back of your skull, going very slowly. And up you come. Didn't that feel so beautiful? Now in this position, I just want you to kind of stay here for a second, being up, just feeling like the energy is coming from the top back of your head up this way. Your spine is straight. Your tailbone is going down into the earth. And you have this whole spine of energy just going up and down. Essentially, you've just unkinked your garden hose of energy. So in this move, while you're relaxing and releasing, you're relaxing the whole nervous system and you're allowing space to get in through every nerve ending up that spine, allowing oxygen to flow in there and nutrients to flow in there. Let's give ourselves a big shoulder roll. Inhale, hunch. And just, you can rock back off your sit bones. Do some nice shoulder rolls. And I hope that you enjoyed that beautiful spine stretch. Again, just a lovely way to just relax and release all the tension in your body. Thanks for watching. Keep this so you have it and do it daily. You'll be blown away by how wonderful you start to feel. Have a wonderful day.